Twister.
Unknown skip.
Probably not.
No,
It's one way to do it.
I believe too hard.
Why did you believe, Soren? Why did you believe?
I wanted it to be true.
Jihad has cat aggro.
Well, you better have not cat aggro in 10 seconds.
She comes out here because I'm talking, but then I don't have the volume on, so she thinks that it's pet's time, and it's not.
You can't blame a kitty for trying.
Oh, they're getting a picture in the secret room now.
Damn, the study.
Honestly, them not clicking the survey point at the last stream triggered me super hard. I'm like, just click it. It's shiny.
They have Raider brain. It's terminal.
It really is, though.
Generate. This one has Twister. Twister.
Like when they were trying to solve the secret thing initially, they made some progress on it, and then they were like, "Oh, we need people outside. Do we trust them?" And I was like, "What the fuck, bro?"
I mean, do
need,
you?
You do need people outside instance to assist.
Yes.
Well, but like it's
spawns
how it works. Like you have to trust them. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna
They
do?
could all
Not
just be
kill it
AFK
for
in
you?
the base.
But if it spawns like a crit encounter, it's like, oh, okay. Or is it like a fate?
I'm pretty sure it's just an
It's just an ad that shows up.
Oh, it's just a special mob. Nova or
Nova?
not Nova, but Nailin. I would say Nailin because Nailin died.
Generate plus random fire.
Was there any hints to it at all, or is it just a doll figure?
There kind of are, but a lot of it was just figured out. Like, I don't know what made them think to do what they did to solve it. Lightning.
This is Stack.
Go 2, check Doom. 3. Spread for fire. Fire between 2 and 3. Ice on fire, which is most of us.
A lot of people have
Lightning out.
Stack out.
Go. Again, check Doom. Go to 2, check Lightning. Lightning out. Check Fire. Fire on 4. Blocks.
Out.
Away from boss. Back in. Check fire. Check lightning. Lightning. Check dooms.
Ah, just got clipped by the tail end of that.
Barely. Don't forget the cardinal rule of if you are lightning, try not to go north at all. Anyway, it's Alpha Bravo Charlie.
So it's Alpha on the marker.
Buster stack.
Towards Bravo, away and then on. Towards Charlie on the marker. Everybody else stack on forward. Pull the boss.
You get one mechanic probably. Spread out.
Away
Away.
from boss.
I got
Not
stuff.
take the reses yet.
I was too far
no.
away.
I don't know if that was too far north or not enough people that killed
Too
me.
far north. There.
'Cause I was
It's not
thinking-
shared.
If it was shared, Senna would have died too.
When was the first shared raid line? Is that high concept?
No.
Or no, it was relativities were shared, weren't they?
Relativities were shared, yeah. I don't know if they're the first one though.
I feel like there was something before that, but I can't think of what it is.
I feel like there's something in Omega that does it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
If they were smart, Hello World would have been a shared raid line. Which makes me feel like it wasn't in Omega, because they hadn't figured that out yet.
No, I think it was before O12S. I think it was. I'm not sure which one, but I feel like one of them had it. I could be completely wrong and insane, but you know. I enjoy the comms on the stream. Did we even get this mechanic right? Do we understand what happened here?
I mean, I was worried. I was worried that the first clear was just going to be small sack strats.
I mean,
It seems
it
like
still
they
kind
figured
of
it out.
was.
Well,
They
people
did
still
figure
fucked it
out,
up, probably.
Like, yeah,
but
there was still quite a few bugs.
But yeah, the secret room has a map, and the map like probably shows you where the special ad spawns and stuff.
It does. You activate the thing, and it puts a big point of light on the map where the ad spawns, and you have to tell people outside where to go.
nice.
This coming generate will have posters.
They do that in a Destiny thing. They have a map reader in Grave Flex.
They just renamed the
Generate.
Destiny raid is what they did.
Poster. Generate. This one has random fire.
Did they ever figure out what was up with the bats? The bats that did nothing.
I'm not sure. I didn't
I don't
watch
even know what
too
you're
much
talking about.
Prog. I need to like review VODs.
Well, one of the 6 mini bosses is just a group of bats that do nothing.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think they figured that out.
Poster. Poster.
I don't think they had to figure it out. It was just like,
Just kill them. This This is definitely not a skip.
Generate plus random fire.
And somehow that was a skip.
I crit everything after you said it was not a skip, so,
I'm just surprised that the eggs got that far and it was still a skip.
yeah, as long as the stat doesn't come out.
Alpha, Bravo, Charlie.
Lightning.
This is out.
Go. Back in, check doom. Spread fire. Fire between 2 and 3. Ice on fire. Lightning out.
This is stack out.
Things were hit. Back in, check dooms. Go to 2, check lightning. Lightning out. Check fire. Fire on 4. Blocks.
Jihad was somehow not in there.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
In.
Into the boss. Check fire, check lightning, lightning out. Check doom.
Over to 2.
Oh, what?
I got the raise.
Alpha, Bravo, Charlie.
Towards Alpha on the marker.
This is Buster Stack.
Bravo away and then on. Charlie on the marker. Everybody else stack on.
What?
I got clipped by the dragon. So I went on a special run.
Still
at
alive.
Tank
So.
privilege.
Not even a damage down.
Yeah, no, it's literally
Well,
no
the
punish-
assumption is that it kills you.
Nah. Back up. Don't be too close.
Maybe. I think we're aiming for 1 bar, right?
Well, we shouldn't need LB anyway. LB is incidental at this point.
Towards your spots. And in your spots.
Clockwise, clockwise.
Move
And
stuff.
go. Okay, I'll stay spread. Few spots.
Sorry, I pressed the fan already.
It covers it.
Quickly stack on 4. Stare towards a pair of letters. Charlie.
Charlie.
Hot sprint.
It's fine. I'm back.
Yep.
Tower. Big flare,
flare.
under the boss.
You got this one, right?
Yep.
Gonna face the boss towards
Away from
2.
2.
Solar healing.
I got it.
Lion should live. Should I evoke, or are you fine?
Nah, good. I still got Invuln if I need it.
El Ruin. Go opposite
For
Bahamut.
Bahamut, opposite Bahamut. 2.
2.
In, then spread. In, then spread.
Into our clock spots. Into the marker.
Spread.
Out to your clock spots.
It's interesting.
Nice.
I'm not gonna.
Healer LB. Healer LB.
Healer LB going on.
I'm gonna be Flatend.
Yeah, I can't do anything.
I still live. Thank you. Alright, prepare to die to Heaven's Fall, because we did not plan Heaven's Fall.
Just look at Bahamut, go to quick march sides.
Everybody in the middle. Everybody in the middle.
Everybody mid, everyone mid.
Find the bosses. Go to your quick march sides. Charlie, go. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving.
I forgot that's
Lol, take a tower.
Pick. Okay.
We get knocked into the tower. Yeah, not enough on the towers. So for the pick a tower, we stay, like, you want to be closer to the middle, because it's Heaven's Fall, right? You want to be closer to the middle, and position yourself so that you get knocked into the tower.
And
Has
also
anyone
note
tried knockback resing?
I have not. You do have. I can try it on the first one.
Yeah.
You do have time to move after you get knocked back. Like, there's a little bit of time to adjust into the towers. You don't have to shoot like perfectly at it. You just need to be close.
So I think that was the same pattern of guys where it was twin Bahamut Nail.
No, this time
Nail was on the left.
Twin and Nail were swapped sides.
It could be random, but Bahamut's always in the middle.
The important thing to remember is we're baiting them through the middle, and like their dives are very, very small compared to the other ones at that point. So you can spread pretty close to them. But yeah, that is fully just it's Blackfire plus the dives part of Blackfire, not the other part. It's Blackfire plus Quick March Stream. So we're standing in the middle, baiting. We're finding the bosses. As soon as you find the bosses, you're going to your Quick March side, and you are spreading out, and you have to keep moving the entire time because it's twisting back.
You say quick march side, but we have like absolute north quick march sides as opposed to relative ones.
I mean, they're still the same relative though. It's Light Party 1 goes left and Light Party 2 goes right.
Looking at them.
Yes.
Okay.
As if it was north.
Yeah. I don't think you. Senna, you're Light Party 2, so you go to the right, looking at the three of them. And yeah, keep moving because Twisters.
Forget about the Twisters.
And then we need to assign some sort of prio.
I think for the towers we were doing, as far as priority goes for the towers, we were doing, my Light Party has prio for the northwest, Light Party 2 is east-south prio.
But I think what you're gonna kind of have to do is, like, assuming we keep our quick march lines, say like Bahamut is north, and the people on the north side of the quick march lines, they, like, one group is looking clockwise, one group is looking counterclockwise. And like, so if I'm in, the fourth spot over here on the right, then I have to count 1, 2, 3, 4 towers, and that's the one I have to get knocked into.
Yeah. The convenient thing is that Nail is just sitting there. She does not dive. So if we want a relative north
I guess that's true, yeah,
marker,
you could use based on Nail instead of based on Bahamut since he goes away.
I mean, it's just going to be slightly awkward because we're going to be in a random spot. My suggestion is just we do it based on the quick march spots because we're already going to be there anyway. And it's just, we do it exactly the same way as quick march. So you get nearest to your spot. And if it's fucked and they're all on one side, then we just squeeze in. And you rotate the same way that you would rotate for quick march cursed.
Yeah, I agree with
fan
that.
We fan out like a quick march, and you just sort of eyeball into a tower.
Yeah, well, because we're already fanned out at that point, and like there's not a huge there's time, but there's not a huge amount of time. But like if my relative spot is, let's say I'm relative south, and I'm doing like block spots, right? If the new north is Nail and she's here, and I'm way over by Alpha, have to run all the way over between Delta and Charlie. Yeah. Or, you know, if she's at Alpha, then I gotta run all the way over to Charlie. Which there's probably enough time for me to do that, but I imagine it would be confusing to have all 8 people do that as opposed to just like use your eyes and pick the one that's closest to your spot that you're already in.
Yeah. I mean, it would definitely be easiest if we could knock back res. So it's just you literally stand at the tower and knock back res, but I don't know if they would be that kind.
Yeah, I'll try it on the first one.
I mean, adjusting with the knockback shouldn't be that hard since we're adjusting about the middle versus like standing on Alpha and then running all the way to Charlie. It's standing on the Alpha side of 4 and then running to the other side of 4.
So the other thing to note with the knockback, assuming that we have to ride the knockback, is that everybody needs to know what the distance is they need to be to get knocked back appropriately, and you can't rely on a marker because you're not necessarily getting knocked back.
Roughly the circle formed by the triangles is the golden spot. But,
you can't be well. We don't want to be too close because then Heaven's Fall will kill you, right? So yeah, roughly the circle.
Yeah, that's the only reason I'm mentioning it. Because like I'm a tank, I can be as close as I want and I'll be fine. And then I just have to adjust into the tower when I don't get.
For Senna, what we decided was we're going to stand in the middle at the start. Is there a name for this mechanic?
Heaven's
Fall Trio.
Heaven's Fall Trio.
And the trio is Twisting Dive, Mega Flare Dive, and Heaven's Fall. Plus towers.
So we are going to stand in the middle. All 3 bosses come down. That's what we're going to orient to north. We go to our quick march sides. But unlike quick march where we go to our sides and we stand still, for this one we go to our sides and we start moving. So you just stay moving the whole time until after the dives are out.
And to be clear, we're doing this one relatively and not true northly.
Yeah, it's from the position where the bosses are out. Then you go to your quick march side and you keep running. After that, we go back to the middle, but not directly in the middle, roughly the circle about the 3 numbers in the special triangle. You get knocked back to your tower. Part of that is use eyes, part of that is the priorities, depends on your quick march spot. So like for me, I'm all the way south, so I try to go to whatever the southernmost tower on the relative west side of the bosses. We want to get knocked back. Yeah, we want to get knocked back into the towers, and then after that we haven't seen, but I think that might be the mechanic.
And then we haven't seen this happen yet, but assuming that it can happen, if it's possible to get a curse pattern. So like in the example Jihad just gave, right? He would normally be the farthest south that he could get, but if we had a curse pattern where like all of them are closer to the west side or the side that they're currently on, relative to the bosses, then he would rotate more inward, and then the other people on the other side would take the ones that are further out.
Yeah. I would imagine that there is going to be a curse pattern because they're like, yeah, fuck these guys, but...
I mean, even if there is, like...
be a pattern that's just all 8 towers on one side.
It's just be all 8 towers in a perfect mark. Ew.
But even if it is, we have some general ideas. If all 8 towers are on your side, then you're going to the farthest south towers for like whatever side you're on. You go to the farthest one south, the other team takes the ones closer to the north. I believe that's the idea for the curse.
And again, we're saying relative south is... Well, relative north is where Bahamut was.
Yeah. Because this whole mechanic is relative instead of true north.
Yeah, we just do it relative to where the bosses initially are because, like, they're all there. So we're gonna be moving relative to that anyway.
Well, that's Prague. Let's go. Prague in the first lockout feels good.
If we struggle with the movement, we can always go back to the old quick march strategy and practice it in quick march.
Yeah.
My cat thinks I'm a bread twister. That's... I've realized my thighs are plushy, kitty, but your claws are fucking me up. Generate. Generate plus Twister. Twister. Generate plus random fire. Don't go to the stack.
But I'm dead anyway, so...
I got the raise. This generate has twisters. Twister. Generate plus random fire is real.
Nailin Gaming. Catch Nailin.
Nope.
You are all cowards. Jihad.
Someone else is gonna die.
Knockback res does not work. How predictable.
As long as it's not me, it's recoverable. Here we go.
It's about to be me.
I pressed the wrong fucking buttons.
Alpha, Bravo, Charlie.
Lightning.
This is stack.
Ah, we'll pick it up here.
Jihad.
No, I just fucked. My brain is scrambled. Everything was going wrong. Oh my god. God damn it.
So yeah, knockback res does not work on Evan's Fall. You just have to get knocked to your tower.
Which, with that in mind, people can also practice figuring out the distance on first Heaven's Fall.
Blister.
Ow!
I got stuck.
Prepare for second Twister.
Blister.
I got raised right into a twister. It's not
Yeah.
my fault.
If you get raised there, wait till after the twister comes out to accept the raise. If you just go click the button and then you get raised on a twister, that kind of is your fault.
I'm gonna start
Okay.
walling if we get second Twister from now on. I'm not actually gonna do that, but I'm very tempted.
I'm down for that.
Gotta think about it.
Twister. Generate. I'm getting closer. Jihad trying to stack all the generates into 2 circles.
And all the health, liquid healths.
Yeah. Generate. Twister. What I said and what I was looking at were different things there. Yeah, all the liquid helps, because you can get 2 of those before the thing goes on to you, so you can kind of stack 2 right on top of each other. Generate plus random fire.
Nail in gaming.
She didn't have enough help going in. We did capture though.
Tried with her one out there.
Yeah. I need to remember to put regen on her. That's probably my fault. Generate plus Twister. Twister. Generate plus random fire. Respect the generate is real.
Storm gaming. It's roughly the same spot you have to stand for like phase 3 transition also.
Yep, it's basically just the triangle.
Like slightly outside the triangle
Yeah.
if you're not on the pinpoints. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie.
Lightning.
Out.
Oh. Back in, check doom. Fire between 2 and 3. Ice on fire. Lightning out. This will be
Stack in.
Goes to the boss. Go to 2. Check dooms. Go to 3. Check lightning. Lightning out. Fire on 4. Check fire. Blocks.
In.
Under the boss. Check fire. Fire on 4. Lightning out. Check doomed if you haven't already. Towards Alpha on the marker.
Buster stack.
Towards Bravo, away and then on. Towards Charlie on the marker. Everybody else stack. Kill the boss.
Stack in.
In the spot. We get a bonus Dark Missionary for the first hit.
Clean nail, let's go.
Towards your spots. In your spots.
Clockwise.
And go. Stay out, stay spread. Next spots. Don't go under the boss.
I got Crocs. But if you get stuff, yeah.
On 4. Look at some letters.
Alpha.
Hot sprint.
Tower.
Oh shit. You did not have diamonds.
Wait, who didn't have diamond?
You.
No, I got clipped. I had diamond. I got clipped by the puddle.
I saw
stayed in the
you.
puddle.
I saw you
I'm
with no
pretty
diamond
sure you didn't
ending
have diamonds. I'm
into
pretty sure it was
a
me and Senna and then 2 DPS. Senna, can
I
you
saw
confirm?
4 diamonds surrounding Galalafil without diamonds.
Yeah, so we might need to spread out a bit more there to make sure that people can see. Which is tricky considering we're all grouped up, but you know.
You just spread out while you're running north, and if you see you don't have a diamond, just alt.
Blitz. Twister. Is it stuff and not moving for Twister again? Yeah.
Well, you called Twister right when it happened. And also didn't have him focused. I couldn't see the cat fly.
The shot caller is never at fault unless they call wrong.
I guess that just didn't happen.
Ooh, bitch.
I called it right when it came out on my screen.
Right. Well, that's the problem is you have to call it ahead of time because there's the delay with the voice. But honestly, like everybody should know when twisters are happening at this point. That's my unsolicited advice.
Pussy. Generate. Generate plus Twister. Twist.
Man, I know I've been doing too much Occult Crescent because if the boss isn't spinning, it just doesn't feel right.
Is it just going to the opposite side of the map for no reason?
Generate plus random fire.
Huh.
Generate plus Twister. Generate plus random fire.
Alpha, Bravo, Charlie.
Lightning.
Stack.
Two check dooms. Red for fire. Right, between 2 and 3, ice on fire, that's Jihad and Steph. Lighting out.
This is Stack in.
Close to the boss. Go to 2, check dooms. Go to 3, check lightning. Lightning out. Check fire. Fire on 4. Blocks.
I got the raise, or never mind.
This is out.
Away from the boss. Back in, check fire, check lightning, lightning out. Check dooms.
Alpha, Bravo, Charlie.
Towards Alpha on the marker.
Spread Buster.
Towards Bravo, away and then on. Towards Charlie, on the marker.
I got the res.
Be seeing probably one that can. In, out.
Did you see the donut? Go away. Go. Stack up. Towards your spots and in your spots. Normal. Ready, go. Stay out, stay spread. New spots.
Okay, I got you, so I know when you get up, when you get nailed.
In the middle when you can. Stare at 2 letters. Alpha. Pop sprints. Make sure you check your stuff. Towers.
Ow.
Avoid the things. Away from 2.
Make sure to fly on this not die.
I hyper-mitted it. Let's fuck it.
Raising crops.
I'll worry about the consequences later.
Just take the boss preemptively. Go ruin.
Look for Bahamut. Going to
In spread.
into the boss.
To our clock spots. In the Neuralink. Out of the Neuralink.
Flare.
Admits.
I really can't be moving there, I guess.
I'm gonna take the
Should
boss
just
and
be
bomb.
standing still in the Nura and healing right after.
Yeah, there was someone else in there, so I was trying to get out.
Please kill
They
me.
should do that.
I've
Yes,
just given
okay.
myself so many heals by accident.
That's fine.
Oh, you have invuln.
For a
Yeah,
little bit.
Jihad should have prio
Alright,
on
in the
not
middle,
moving,
for
and
practice.
if someone doesn't move, they're killing him. And we wipe.
Yeah, okay.
Bravo, go. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Pick a spot. This looks fucked. This looks fucked. There's like 4 over here.
That's semi-cursed. There were 2 on one side, and most of the routes were north or on the other side.
It's like they can just be pure random.
They seem pretty random.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if we can do just the assume it's always going to be half and half. It's always 8 towers, but they could just be...
But it seems like, yeah, they can be anywhere.
Yeah, they can be literally anywhere on the circle. And it is a straight up body check. Like, either everyone is alive or we wipe. We might be able to mitigate like 1 tower if we have stuff, but
each tower do when they went off?
It's like 30k.
It's a lot.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, let me see.
It's like, because like every time we wiped a Blackfire to a tower, it's like you take...
Well, the
to me,
damage.
as a tank, it appears to be 20k. So
Yeah, it's 20k
add
for
extra.
A1 and Clown, but for everyone else, I looked at it last time, for me it was 31 or 32k. Like, that's twice my help. Even 20k is still 5k more than my help. We can't mit 30k down.
I wonder if we did
Maybe
tank that, how much more survivable, like, if you could actually survive some towers.
That would knock them down to like 3k. So we could fail half of them and still be
Because
fine.
having to do all 8 perfect sounds like it's going to be pretty rough.
I mean,
It's going to be, but also we kind of have to.
Yeah.
like we could, if we get there with LB3, if we get there with LB3, we could meme and like tank LB just to be like, haha, funny, fuck you. But people would still have to soak some towers. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
since
you
they're fully random, one thing we might think about is we could do like a... Well, no, I think the current strat of like quick march sides and then us pre-positioning is probably the best we're gonna get. I was thinking maybe we could do true north, but I don't think that would make it any better.
True North would be more fucked if we already go to sides based on where the bosses are. Yeah, we would have to... It's just going to be fucked, is the thing.
If you want to do true north, you'd have to do relative dives and then reorient yourself true north.
Yeah, there's no getting around relative dives. We have to do relative dives. So
Yeah.
I mean, I
Okay.
think the most reasonable thing would be like, just use Nail as the reference point since she's going to stick around, and then you look to
I mean,
basically the right or left. Or,
I take the first one counterclockwise of Nail,
yeah.
then Nailin, then Jihad, then Stefan and then Jihad. I forget the order.
Yeah, whatever the quick march order is. Because I'm on the south side of the quick march, so I would always look at Nail, and then I would go I would go clockwise and take the fourth tower clockwise.
If we want to adjust how many towers you have to count, this is very adjustable. Like if someone just wants to be the first tower from Nail,
Yeah, that's true.
they could do that.
Yeah, I'm fine with doing our quick march thing. If I just look to Nail and then I circle around the 4 towers, that's fine enough for me. Since I'm always super stopping.
Stefan, do you understand the objective here?
I was away for a few seconds. Can you tell me?
So we
My room was a sauna, so I had to go turn on the air conditioner.
wait. So the current strat we're doing is we're still doing like quick march lines. So we see the bosses, we run to the left, and then we find Nail, because Nail's just sitting there. And then because you're third in line in the quick march, you're going to look at Nail and count counterclockwise the third tower that shows up, and you're getting knocked back into that one. If you want, I could swap with you for this mechanic. You could take the first one if you wanted, but as it is right now, you are taking the third tower counterclockwise from Nail.
either way, it's pure movement and it's all downtown. There's nothing to attack there.
I like how you have to put that quality because you know me so well.
I'm only trying to accommodate.
I mean, does everybody get it? Does everybody understand? Like, does everybody know their order? Do they know what number they would be?
I need to know what number I'd be.
You would be 3, I believe.
I would be 3. Yeah. I wasn't sure if we were.
So you would be 3. So like if Nail was on Bravo, you would be the 3rd tower to the
Clockwise
right
from
below
there.
that, or
Right.
yes, or clockwise.
And then make sure you are not. Go on.
I was thinking if it was possible for her to show up directly on top of a tower, or if she spawns in between 2 towers.
Oh, she. I'm pretty sure she can. I don't think there's any limitations on that, but
I'm just saying, like, the towers are at kind of set spots in the arena, so she might, wherever she shows up, it might always be between, like, 2 of those.
I would, as like a sanity thing, I would hope there's like 16 spots that towers can show up, slightly left and slightly right of the cardinals and inner cardinals, so that can't happen. But I don't know where, like, actually where the towers show up. But if Nail is directly on top of the tower, let's say Light Party 1, the left group, has Prio on it. Or something.
Oh yeah, the tower can spawn directly on Nail. The first time we saw it today, it was right on her.
That's
Yes.
good. I love gaming.
I think what we determined for if it spawns directly on whatever is north is that the west light party has Prio on the one that's directly on her. The east party has Prio on the one that's directly south. Because those were the 2 cases where
Well, you don't have to worry about
South doesn't
opposite
matter.
South.
Yeah, we don't
It's
care
just
about
the
South.
tail.
Unless the only time we're gonna care about South is if we get some fucked pattern where like all of them are on one half, and like the closest one clockwise is directly south from where Nail is, and then.
Well, I mean, it only matters if it's directly under Nail, because it's always just going to be the first to the left or right. That's the only time where it's a toss-up.
And then everyone on the west party needs to make sure to count the tower under Nail as a tower. But
The other
everyone
thing
on the
to
right,
note about
don't
that
count it.
is basically after we're doing the runaround and we're dodging everything, you can just go back to the middle and look from there, and then adjust from the middle.
Yeah, you want to be in the middle anyway for the knockback, because don't run to your tower and be like, hee hee, I have solved the mechanic, because then Heaven's Fall is going to push you out. And we do probably.
Which side did you say if Nail's right on top of one?
Not our side, the other side.
The counterclockwise group has priority on the tower directly on Nail. Yeah, you can't knock back immune it. And we do want to have lots of mitts going into that, because that is the Heaven's Fall AoE, and then also the tower AoEs.
So, how liberal do we want to be with counts as being directly on Nail?
Like, do we have
Like
an image of what
if Nail is I don't have an image of it because I haven't pulled it up, but like
Oh,
if Nail is on Bravo and there's one here and it like kind of sort of
clockwise.
overlaps. Okay, so we're calling that clockwise. So it has to be like Nail has to be mostly in it.
Yes.
Yeah,
If it's
like
visibly
over
to a
here-
side, then it's to that side.
Yeah, if it's like over here, then it's y'all's side.
Yeah, that one's obviously to that side, but he's saying like if it's like right here.
Yeah. So if it's like on or overlapping Nail, then it counts as being north. Let's do that.
Oh, inside Nail's set for you.
So like if the tower's here, or it's directly on, or it's like right here, then that counts as being on Nail.
You see the image I put in raid recruitment of where it'll spawn under her?
Oh yeah, that's just dead on her.
Yeah.
That's fucked. But yeah, you can see the tower is like covering her face. That is a tower directly on
I can
Nail.
work it that way. As long as the pillar covers her face, then.
Okay. It's good that we've gone to Fel Ruin so often, so many times. I've now jinxed it. We would now be with March Prague. That's good.
Britannia Prague for the rest of the lockout. Let's go.
Gaming.
Just in case, food.
And I assume the tower AoEs after that is just a case of wall dodge.
Pussy.
There's like two AoEs directly opposite each other. I don't know what the deal with those are.
Oh,
Maybe
the slices. Yeah, it looks like they rotate.
So they do in T9. They rotate around.
We just have to rotate into them basically.
Just dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't touch the yellow. Yellow ball.
There's nothing else going on as long as you run to like the center of the arena. It's very easy to, well, not directly in the center.
As long as she doesn't follow up with like Meteor Stream or some shit.
Generate. Yeah, I don't think we're doing spreads during the pizza slices, so we can use eyeballs and don't stand in the yellow.
I mean, we might have to. We'll see. I don't know why they would have a fourth mechanic in there, but technically it's not a fourth mechanic, I guess.
Yeah, this one has closer. Closer.
Also, we need to like try and fly onto like invuln past it just to see what happens. So his is the worst invuln, so I don't know.
Oh, fun fact I learned earlier. Ethereal Perfusion kills through invuln, so that's cool.
That's really good.
That sounds random fire.
Even if you mitigate it, it still kills through. Like, mitigate it with the puddle, I mean.
With Nail.
Did I forget to give Nalen a regen again?
Yep,
Yes.
you did.
I need to stop doing that. Generate plus Twister. Twister. Generate plus random fire.
Oh, come the fuck on!
Nailed was very much assuming this would not be real.
How did we all die to stack?
We died to hatch.
Yeah, there was an egg that was going on a journey.
Oh, okay.
An egg odyssey.
Respect the egg.
By the way, Soren, I appreciate the Three Kingdoms cosplay.
Twister.
Is that one of them Chinese cartoons?
Oh my god.
See, you know he's trolling, but you still fall for it.
I know he's trolling, but I still fall for it.
It would have been even better if you were like, is that like one of my Japanese anime, like Star Trek?
Imagine being that brain dead.
Generate
that one
plus
of my
Twister.
Japanese anime, like Star Wars?
The only down thing is that I think Japan actually did make a
Studio Trigger made a Star Wars animated film, and then you look at Japan. Yes.
Generate. This has random fire.
Stefan Gaming.
Move it now.
You need to be moving it.
Jesus.
Okay. I'm going for bottom to top. Heal the tank. Heal the monk.
Internet.
Says Twister.
Twister.
Slow res.
Alright. I'll heal them.
We're on random fire.
This is definitely real.
10% real.
Make sure we do the stack. I'm about to get busted.
I forgot that she had this part of the fight because we usually never see it.
Such as
Same
that.
here.
I will need tender love and care when the buster happens.
Don't worry, I'll get you.
There, you have Mega Shield.
Turning
I
on
gave you
Blizzards.
shield.
Alpha, Bravo, Charlie.
Lightning.
Out.
Go. Back in, check doom.
Heck is going on.
Some things. Fire between 2 and 3. Ace on fire. Lightning out.
Is the stack out?
Go. Again, check doom. Go to 2, check lightning. Lightning out. Check fire. Blocks.
Spread in.
Under the boss. Check fire. Check lightning. Lightning out.
No, I screwed up.
Alpha, Bravo, Charlie.
Towards Alpha on the marker.
This is Spread Buster.
Bravo away and then on. Towards Charlie on the marker. Everybody else spread. In the middle.
This is one tortured pool.
This is one of the pulls of all time. You ready for mechanics?
Getting there though.
Resin 17.
This is stack out.
Go. Back in. Next mechanic.
This is in, out.
You see the donut? Go out.
Slow rising.
Go boss.
Liz A.
Back up.
This has gone to hell.
We're fucked.
That was one of the pulls of all time.
Yeah, that pool is tortured.
I was out of that flare breath. That's bullshit. Why
I
can't
think
just
that's a
spin the
combination.
boss?
Too many people making mistakes, and then it goes downhill, and then people make more mistakes.
I don't know why I die a lot when I get lightning and it's an in first.
I think you're too far out.
I mean, yeah, I definitely get that part. I think I'm just scared of clipping someone.
If you're standing like equidistant between the markers and you clip someone, they're just too far in. The party should be well on like the outside of the hitbox.
Okay.
The other thing with the lightning on the first one, think about it like Earth Shakers, where you don't necessarily want to be like all the way east, but you want to be closer to east and then like directly in line with the marker.
I gotcha.
East, southeast.
Yeah.
I believe outside of
the people
heart
on the
zone
other side
forward.
should be fine. So you can be like obviously don't be directly on the boss's hitbox, but like you can be closer. People on the other side need to move away.
Okay.
For the other lightnings, I think party is 1, 2, 3. So like if we're by 2 and you're going east, you can go just southeast a little bit and you'll be fine. Everyone should be in a group keeping that rotation. So if people are out of that and you go to like the outside of the 3 marker opposite of 4, like if you're over here and the party's over on 2 and people are out of that and they get clipped, that's their problem.
Yeah.
They should be stuck with the party instead of running around.
Yeah, I don't know how you snapshotted that Croc's eye, like in between the frames.
The snapshot on the chariot is so early, you can dash in actually pretty soon.
Yeah, I'm just surprised that it's not literally the same snapshot as the Holy Beam. We want to take our break soon, since we're approaching 2-hour mark.
We'll take it at 6 and then come back at like 6:10. Or we could take it early and then come back at 6 sharp.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. I'd say, let's see, 15 minutes a bit long.
One more pull.
Yeah, let's say one more pull and then after that we can take a break, come back at 6.
I'm about to kill all of you on Twintania on first twisters.
Double twister income.
Let's not. Let's at least see the new mechanic with this pull.
New mechanic. So
We
we're
could
gonna
also just have another tortured pull.
Yes, sir.
If we want to learn what's past Heaven's Fall, I can definitely probably invuln past all of it if I was allowed to have my invuln up at that time.
I can't.
Yeah.
Unless the boss wants to come back.
Do you want to invuln the first Bahamut Buster just for science then? Or?
I can if we want to try that.
Generate.
They hadn't figured out ruins yet, because those towers would definitely just give ruin now, but they just do damage downs and super damage.
Generate plus blister. Well. Born.
Oh wow.
Well, I know what 2 DPS are getting.
Generate footprint fire. Alright. I'll get in procs after this. What the heck?
Well, I might have jinxed this by saying we were going for another tortured pull. I should learn to keep my mouth shut.
Mr.
Yes,
Wins.
sir.
Ready to fire.
Next one is Twister.
I moved the boss again.
Generate plus twist. Twister.
Oh no.
Is that good?
I did. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie.
Lightning.
This is out.
As soon as the lightning hits. Oh. Back in, check Doom. Go to 2. Red for fire. Fire between 2 and 3. Nail it on fire. Lightning out.
So stack in.
Close to the boss.
I'm stupid.
Check Dooms. Go to 3. Check lightning. Lightning out. Check fire. Fire on 4.
I gotcha.
Lock.
Blocks as soon as you can.
This is out. Lock out.
Away from the boss. Back in. Check lightning.
Oh shit!
It's gone to hell. Thou shalt
I
walk.
thought-
Check Dooms. Check Dooms.
I thought the HUD was already in the stack.
RNGesus, please save me. No, they didn't.
Oh, neither tank got fired there, so it's
Well, at least the Buster is on the appropriate person.
Getting clown.
Alpha on the marker.
Red Buster.
Bravo and then on.
Go. Is the game actually gonna give it to me? Yes.
Charlie on the marker. Real spread. And then Rip Senna. No? Okay, you got it.
Healer LB, where we all died.
Quick.
No.
Nope.
Thou shalt walk with the fire.
Just like Jihad, we gotta take away Stefan's movement ability.
Over my dead body.
I mean, that is how
I mean,
that is how that went. That is how that
Exactly.
went. There were a few other dead bodies as well.
All of our dead bodies.